Hey guys, just wanted to have a quick chat about the imminent release of the Nintendo Switch and what it really means for the Wii U, which is kind of obvious at this stage, and what I feel about it as a massive Nintendo fan, and if the Switch is for me, because Nintendo obviously want to offer something new, something fresh, which they tried with the Wii U, which they managed to do with the Wii well. Tried again something slightly different with the Wii U, didn't work. Got to come at them again with something new, something unique, because they can't compete with the Xbox One and PS4 on a straight up hardcore gaming level. They need to offer something else to the market. So they've come out with this concept. The buzz has been massive. I get that, and people are happy, but for me as a Nintendo fan, is what I'm going to buy, because I am going to buy one, a Nintendo Switch, giving me anything more than what my Wii U couldn't do for me. I like handheld gaming. I own a 3DS. I love my 3DS. It's not the be all and end all for me, and I prefer the in front of the TV experience. And I'm not convinced the Nintendo Switch, tech-wise, is that much more capable than what my 2012 Wii U is as a piece of hardware. Have they really managed to condense that much technology into a tablet that the slightly chunkier Wii U console couldn't handle? My first sort of push towards that idea is because, you know, Breath of the Wild is coming out on the Wii U. I haven't looked into, you know, how many frames per second and if it's full HD and stuff on the Wii U compared to the Switch version, but I assume it's close, if not the same as what the Nintendo Switch version is going to be. And therefore that's their big massive launch game for the Switch, and the Wii U can handle that. Basically, is the Switch just this that I can actually take anywhere as opposed to only within 10-20 meters of my console? And as a sit down at home gamer and a little bit of portable with my 3DS, am I happy to be spending £300 nearly on a new console that's really just offering me the same technology as my last one? I guess some people could say a similar thing about the GameCube to Wii, but the jump in the style of gaming for that was obviously big, and it worked for Nintendo at the time. It's just saying, in the next couple of years, are any titles that are coming out for the Switch, apart from certain gimmicks that wouldn't be possible on the Wii U, are they going to look and they're going to play any better than what they would have on the Wii U? And that's difficult to say right now, and that will be answered soon. But it's partly the reason I'm not in a rush to get a Switch on launch, because I want to get the new Zelda game, but I'm content with getting it on my Wii U. And I think because of the lack of Wii U sales, the actual Wii U version of the Breath of the Wild is actually going to be quite a collector's item, I think. So a lot of people won't buy it for the Wii U. Same way that Twilight Princess for the GameCube, has become a bit of a collector's item. Everyone ended up buying it on the Wii, so it wasn't a lot of the GameCube ones sold as far as I remember, and in a sense that they're not selling as nearly as cheaply as the Wii version is now. So I'm quite tempted to get Breath of the Wild on my Wii U, because I'm quite happy to keep my Wii U for a while. And you won't hear many people say that, because obviously it was a big failure for the company. But I think with the Wii U, looking 10 years from now, it might have a similar reputation to what the Dreamcast did, and to a lesser extent the GameCube, because to some extent that was successful. There was a lot of good games released for the Wii U. I mean, I've only got a handful myself right here, but there was a lot of good games for the Wii U that a lot of people have missed out on, and I think that's going to come back to them down the line and be like, I wish I had a Wii U, because now I don't want to pay £60-70 for that great copy of Super Smash Bros. To the Wii U, or that great copy of Super Mario 3D World that was really slept upon, and that's a lot of fun, that game. I also think now is a great time to collect for the Wii U, because they're offering more games in the Nintendo Selects line, their budget line, which are great games, and I can imagine stores are gonna, a lot of stores stopped selling Wii U games, or at least giving them any of the shelf space they used to have. but now would be the time to sort of really get hold of them, and I think that's a good time for me. I'm going to hold out till this summer to buy a Switch when there's a few more titles out there that I'd really want to get, especially towards the end of the year when Super Mario Odyssey comes out. And it'd be nice to see by then how the Switch is doing. I didn't buy a Wii U on launch. I waited till 2014 to get a Wii U, so I was it was 18 months after the release, really. And obviously not waiting not that long this time for the Switch. I will be getting one within 6 months of release, hopefully by sort of July time, really. But it's just not a necessity for me to get one on launch. And that's hard as a big Nintendo fan not to want to do that, but it's just something I wouldn't, because the only game I really want to play right now would be Zelda, and I'm content with getting that on my Wii U because I don't have that life of needing to take the console with me anywhere to play it, basically. Don't need to take the Switch out with me as a tablet to play on the go. I don't have time at work to play it on my lunch breaks or anything. And you know, more often than not, I'm back home and I prefer to be in front of the television anyway. So right now, the Switch is a gimmick I don't need, but there will be games on it that I do need. So I will be buying one. You win again, Nintendo. And they know what they're doing because they've got their core fans like me that they're not selling the gimmick to me. They don't need to sell the gimmick to me. They need me to want to buy the Metroid, Zeldas, Mario games and stuff that I need to play in my life, basically. So yeah, it's just a little video about my slight concerns about, is the Switch offering certain people like myself, you know, what we really want. And as far as the games go, yes, they will. Not from what I've seen of the launch right now, but they will. And hopefully it will sell well with the gimmick side of it, which is the portability of it being, you know, technically it's a 2-in-1 console, and being able to take it out on the go and whatnot, as well as just slipping it in, playing it on your big screen TV as well. But it's the third-party developers that are going to make or break this. That was the Wii U's failure. It wasn't clear from the off what this really was. A lot of people thought it was just a tablet for their existing Wii. The name wasn't clever, Wii U. They were jumping on the bandwagon of the Wii being popular. Stick with that name, people know that, as opposed to Nintendo now. It's Wii as a brand, but it was marketed terribly. They have admitted that. It took them a while to admit that, but they have admitted that, so they're jumping, you know, they're completely changing with this, and that's clever. So it's a shame for the Wii U because there's a lot of great games on it, and if anyone's considering still wanting a Wii U, I would buy them now while you still can in stores or online, because it's going to become a collectible console. I can't see a lot of people getting rid of anyone who has a Wii U, who, you know, most likely likes their Wii U and has bought the games they want for it. I can't see them getting rid of them, so I don't think the second-hand market for the consoles, the price is going to be particularly low for them. It'd be worth buying any old stock that the supermarket chains or the stores are going to probably be selling them off a little bit, you know, just to get rid of their back stock. They won't be selling them that cheap because they, you know, the cost of buying them in was a lot. But I would get a Wii U now. I think it's the best time for it as far as picking up the titles you want for the games, because there's certain big titles that are never going to really drop in price, and you want to get them now while they're at a decent price, because they're not going to come down any further. You're looking at 2-3 years from now. It's not like the last generation Xbox 360, PS3, Wii that are still filling the shelves of the pre-owned market. The Wii U's just not going to do that, and it would be great to have. It's great to have in your collection. I love the console, and it's sad that it's ending, and literally Zelda would be the last first-party title for it, and even that is coming out on the Switch. So it's all steam ahead for the Switch, and I'm really hoping it's going to be a big thing for the company, and the third-party support's there, and sales are great from the off. I'll, like I say, be getting one in the summer, and you can see a video about me with that at some point down the line. But for now, I will be playing my Wii U with my fiance probably later. Super Mario 3D World, we like the 2-player on that, so that's great. But thank you for watching, guys. So close to the Switch launch when I was shooting this video. So yeah, enjoy it, and comment and subscribe if you like the other videos you've been sort of browsing through. And we'll see you when the Switch is out. And I'll probably give you a review then as well. So cheers again guys, catch you soon.